Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is Monday, April 24th, 2023. Lance Brock here. Hope everyone had a great, happy, and safe weekend. To get started on this Monday episode, don't have a whole lot to talk about, but just want to get a quick plug. Today, hopefully, might be getting the Pro Wrestling Crate for April in the mail today. So if it does come today, stay tuned for an unboxing video on the 360 Wrestling Podcast YouTube channels. Both of them have the unboxing videos on them. So make sure, search for 360 Wrestling Podcasts on YouTube and subscribe, like, comment, share, all the things you're supposed to say about YouTube. I think that's all of them. And hopefully everyone enjoys the videos on there. You can also listen to the audio version of the podcast on YouTube as well. And hopefully everyone enjoyed WWE Rivals last night. 2 episodes featuring Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, and Bret Hart. Which I said about Rivals, it is a good show, but I wouldn't say it's really anything that must see. Or anything, like say, if you miss it, you're not really missing that much, but it's a pretty good show. And I believe next weekend is the return of WWE's Most Wanted Treasures, but now will be hosted by Booker T and Mick Foley, and also the debut episode of Stone Cold Takes on America, where it looks like he goes around doing different jobs, different things like that in different cities in America. Or that's what it looks like anyway on the commercials I have seen. And tonight, of course, we have WWE Monday Night Raw. I apologize, don't have a whole lot to talk about on this morning's episode of GMWF. Another thing I want to apologize about actually is yesterday's episode. I was recording and I noticed that suddenly that the recording stopped. I'm not quite sure exactly where it was on the episode where it stopped recording, but I know that it did. It got cut off. And it was, the funny thing is, I think it was right almost around the part where I was talking about how most people don't record podcasts on their phone while they're walking to work. And then, of course, while I'm talking about that is when I have a problem with it and it stops recording. Luckily, right now, we are still on and still recording. Hopefully nothing will go wrong. And most of the time it doesn't. But there has been a couple episodes, if you're a regular listener of Good Morning Wrestling Fans, that there was a few problems where the recording did stop and got cut off. But luckily, most of the time, it does work and the whole episode gets recorded. And another thing is, I'm not sure why I haven't mentioned this, but another website that I'm on has changed, or I haven't changed, but the website has. Anchor is now Spotify for podcasters. That's why I haven't been putting the link in, or the website in the description as of late. I'm not sure if it has changed. I know I need to check on that, but it's no longer Anchor. It is now Spotify for podcasters. So I'll have to check that out, see what the URL and everything is now. Speaking of Spotify, Spotify is one of the places you can listen to 360 Wrestling Podcasts, just like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, iHeartRadio, and there's more that I can't think of right now. So pretty much anywhere you can listen to podcasts, you can listen to 360 Wrestling Podcast. And like I mentioned earlier, hopefully today, the new unboxing video for the new April Pro Wrestling Crate, and you can listen to that. The audio version is available, but if you want to actually see what is in the crate, you can go to either of the 360 Wrestling Podcast YouTube channels. The videos are available on both channels. And that's another thing. I hope sometime soon to get back to maybe doing some live streaming. Not quite sure just about that yet, but I hope to soon. So just stay tuned, and also follow 360 Wrestling Podcasts on Instagram and Twitter at 360 Wrestling Pod. There is a Facebook, but it is not updated very often at all. So that's why I don't say it as much. The main two are the Twitter and the Instagram. So hopefully you'll follow 360 Wrestling Podcast. And that's all for this Monday morning episode of GMWF. Thank you everyone for listening. Hopefully everyone has a great Monday today. I hope everyone enjoys Monday Night Raw tonight. And hopefully, I know it's been slacking a little. Haven't done 360 Wrestling Fanatic, but hopefully we'll have more episodes coming at you very soon. So just stay tuned. But we'll be back tomorrow morning for the Tuesday episode of GMWF. Until then, keep watching pro wrestling.